The Sixth Sense is a 1999 American supernatural thriller film written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan. The film tells the story of Cole Sear, a troubled, isolated boy who is able to see and talk to the dead, and an equally troubled child psychologist who tries to help him. The film established Shyamalan as a writer and director, and introduced the cinema public to his traits, most notably his affinity for surprise endings. Upon release, the film was met with critical acclaim, with critics highlighting the performances, its atmosphere, and its surprise twist ending. The movie was the second highest-grossing film of 1999, grossing about $293 million domestically and about $379 million internationally. Its worldwide total is $672,806,292. The film was nominated for 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Plot: Dr. Malcolm Crowe, a child psychologist in Philadelphia, returns home one night with his wife, Anna Crowe, after having been honored for his work. Anna tells Crowe that everything is second to his work. Just then, a young man appears in their bathroom, and accuses Crowe of failing him. Malcolm recognizes him as Vincent Gray, a former patient whom he treated as a child for hallucinations. Vincent shoots Crowe in the abdomen before turning the gun on himself. The next fall, Crowe begins working with another patient, 9-year-old Cole Sear, whose case is similar to Vincent's. Crowe becomes dedicated to the boy, though he is haunted by doubts over his ability to help him after his failure with Vincent. Meanwhile, his wife hardly pays any attention to him. At the same time, Crowe repeatedly has difficulty opening the door to his basement office. Cole eventually confides his secret to Crowe. He sees dead people, who walk around like they're living, unaware they are dead. At first, Crowe thinks Cole is delusional and plans to drop him. Remembering Vincent, Crowe listens to an audio tape from a session with Vincent, then a child. On the tape, Crowe is heard leaving the room, and when he returned, Vincent was crying. Turning up the volume, Crowe hears a weeping man begging for help in Spanish, and now believes that Cole is telling the truth and that Vincent may have had the same ability. He suggests to Cole that he should try to find a purpose for his gift by communicating with the ghosts and perhaps aid them with their unfinished business. At first, Cole is unwilling since the ghosts terrify him, but he finally decides to do it. Cole talks to one of the ghosts, Kira Collins, a young ill girl who recently died. He goes to her funeral reception with Crowe. Kira's ghost directs Cole to a box holding a videotape, which Cole then passes on to her father. The video shows Kira's mother intentionally making her sick, revealing the true reason she died and saving Kira's younger sister who had become the mother's new victim. Learning to live with the ghosts he sees, Cole starts to fit in at school and gets the lead in the school play, which Crowe attends. The doctor and patient depart on positive terms and Cole suggests to Crowe that he should try speaking to Anna while she is asleep. Later, while stuck in a traffic jam, Cole confesses his secret to his mother, Lynn, saying that someone died in an accident up ahead and he knows because the person is right next to him. Lynn does not see the recently deceased, but Cole sees a woman cyclist with blood dripping down her face. Although his mother at first does not believe him, Cole proves his ability to her by talking about how his grandmother visits him. He describes how his grandmother saw his mother in a dance performance even though she thought her mother was not there. He describes to his mother how his grandmother thought she was lovely in the performance. Lynn becomes tearful and yet amazed at the same time. Cole says to his mother that the last time she went to where the grandmother is buried, she asked a question. The grandmother's answer is every day. Cole asks what the question was and his mother tearfully explains that she asked the grandmother, "Do I make you proud?" With that his mother tearfully accepts the truth and they both hug each other. Crowe returns home, where he finds his wife asleep with their wedding video playing. While still asleep, Anna asks her husband why he left her, and drops Crowe's wedding ring, which he suddenly discovers he has not been wearing. He remembers what Cole said about ghosts and realizes that he was actually killed by Vincent that night, and was unknowingly dead the entire time he was working with Cole. Due to Cole's efforts, Crowe's unfinished business, rectifying his failure to understand and help Vincent, is finally complete. Crowe fulfills the second reason he returned, to tell his wife she was never second, and that he loves her. His goal complete, he is free to leave the world of the living. Cast: Bruce Willis as Dr. Malcolm Crowe, Haley Joel Osment as Cole Sear, Toni Collette as Lynn Sear, Olivia Williams as Anna Crowe, Donnie Wahlberg as Vincent Gray, Glenn Fitzgerald as Sean, Misha Barton as Kira Collins, Trevor Morgan as Tommy Tamisimo, Bruce Norris as Mr. Stanley Cunningham, Angelica Page as Mrs. Collins, Greg Wood as Mr. Collins, Peter Tambakis as Darren, Jeffrey Zubanis as Bobby. Production: according to the book Disney War, Disney's David Vogel read Shyamalan's speculative script and instantly loved it. Without obtaining approval from his boss, Vogel bought the rights to the script, despite the high price of $2 million and the stipulation that Shyamalan could direct the film. Disney later dismissed Vogel as president of Walt Disney Pictures, and Vogel left the company. Disney, apparently in a show of little confidence in the film, sold the production rights to Spyglass Entertainment, and kept only a 12.5% distribution fee for itself. The color red is intentionally absent from most of the film, but is used prominently in a few isolated shots for anything in the real world that has been tainted by the other world, and to connote really explosively emotional moments and situations. Examples include the door of the church where Cole seeks sanctuary, the balloon, carpet, and Cole's sweater at the birthday party, the tent in which he first encounters Kira, the volume numbers on Crowe's tape recorder, the doorknob on the locked basement door where Malcolm's office is located, the shirt that Anna wears at the restaurant, Kira's stepmother's dress at the wake, and the shawl wrapped around the sleeping Anna. All of the clothes Malcolm wears during the film are items he wore or touched the evening before his death, which included his overcoat, his blue rowing sweatshirt and the different layers of his suit. Though the filmmakers were careful about clues of Malcolm's true state, the camera zooms slowly towards his face when Cole says, "I see dead people." In a special feature, the filmmakers mention they initially feared this would be too much of a giveaway, but decided to leave it in. Reception: the film received highly positive reviews from critics, with an 85% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and 64 out of 100 on Metacritic. The film had a production budget of approximately $40 million. It grossed $26.6 million in its opening weekend and spent 5 weeks as the #1 film at the U.S. box office. It earned $293,506,292 in the United States and a worldwide gross of $672,806,292, ranking it 35th on the list of box office money earners in the U.S. as of April 2010. In the United Kingdom, it was given at first a limited release at 9 screens, and entered at number 8 before climbing up to number 1 the next week with 430 theaters playing the film. By vote of the members of the Science Fiction and Fantasy Writers of America, The Sixth Sense was awarded the Nebula Award for Best Script during 1999. The film was number 71 on Bravo's 100 Scariest Movie Moments, for the scene where Cole encounters a female ghost in his tent. It was also recently named the 89th best film of all time by the American Film Institute during 2007. The line "I see dead people" from the film became a popular catchphrase after its release, scoring number 44 on AFI's 100 Years. 100 Movie Quotes. The Sixth Sense also scored 60th place on AFI's 100 Years. 100 Thrills, honoring America's most heart-pounding movies. It also appears on AFI's 100 Years. 100 Movies, a list of America's 100 greatest movies of all time. Accolades. The Sixth Sense has received numerous awards and nominations, with Academy Award nomination categories ranging from those honoring the film itself, to its writing, editing, and direction, to its cast's performance. Especially lauded was the supporting role of actor Haley Joel Osment, whose nominations include an Academy Award, a Broadcast Film Critics Association Award, and a Golden Globe Award. Overall, The Sixth Sense was nominated for 6 Academy Awards and 4 British Academy Film Awards, but won none. A film received 3 nominations from the People's Choice Awards and won all of them, with lead actor Bruce Willis being honored for his role. The Satellite Awards nominated the film in 4 categories, with awards being received for writing and editing. Supporting actress Toni Collette was nominated for both an Academy Award and a Satellite Award for her role in the film. James Newton Howard was honored by the American Society of Composers, Authors and Publishers for his composition of the music for the film. In 2013, the Writers Guild of America ranked the screenplay number 50 on its list of 101 greatest screenplays ever written. American Film Institute lists, AFI's 100 Years. 100 Thrills number 60, AFI's 100 Years. 100 Movie Quotes, I See Dead People. number 44. AFI's 100 Years. 100 Movies number 89, see also, List of Ghost Films, References. External links. The Sixth Sense at the Internet Movie Database, The Sixth Sense at the American Film Institute Catalog, The Sixth Sense at AllMovie, The Sixth Sense at Rotten Tomatoes.